Let's begin with the last lecture of this unit, that is Vincristine and Vinblastine. The source of the vincristine is the Vinca rosa. It is a indole alkaloid obtained from the perennial plant belonging to the family Apocynaceae. The industrial production can be done by the plant tissue culture technique. So the method we are using in this, first we are explanting the Vinca rosa. So we are taking the greenhouse we are preparing a greenhouse which is developed 6-week old plant used as a source of explant, and the young leaves of or the stem cut sterilized by 5% hypochlorite for 45 minutes, followed by washing with the sterile water. Next is the culture media. For the culture media, we are taking MS media with additional supplement of naphthalene acetic acid, that is 0.01 microgram per liter, and kinetin, that is 0.1 milligram per liter. Next step is the induction of the callus. So the explants incubate with prescribe MS culture media, initially for the first 2 weeks incubated at dark, and later at the cycle of 4-hour dark cycle for 4 weeks at 35 degrees centigrade. After 4 weeks, the subculture, the callus with MS media supplemented with growth hormone. After a specified 6-week time, the callus get accumulated with alkaloid. Next process is the extraction. The callus collect on the day 8 and 11 and dried in freeze dryer until complete drying. The dried material powdered and extracted with methanol. The methanol extract separated and used for isolation of vincristine and vinblastine. For the estimation of vincristine and vinblastine, we are using a HPTLC method. Experimental condition for HP column, we are taking a reversed phase, that is C18 column, about 100 into 4.6 mm individually, and for the mobile phase we are taking acetonitrile 0.1 molar phosphate buffer containing 0.5% glacial acetic acid, around 21:79 volume by volume, maintained at a pH of 3.5. The flow rate of the liquid will be 1.2 ml per liter per minute, and detector wavelength for HPLC method is 254 nanometer. Like the above drugs, we will prepare the test and standard solution. So first of all, we are making a stock solution of 0.25 microgram per ml of each of vincristine and vinblastine were prepared in methanol, and working concentration of each standard like 0.25 to 25 microgram. Similarly, predetermined concentration of test sample prepared in methanol. Inject the gradual increased concentration of standard solutions and predetermined concentration of test solution. Calculate the calibration curve for area under curve versus concentration of standard vincristine and vinblastine. Calculate the content of the vincristine and vinblastine in the test sample using a regression equation. This is a estimation method for the utilization of vincristine and vinblastine. Mostly vincristine is used in the treatment of Hodgkin's, non-Hodgkin's and Hodgkin's lymphoma, while vinblastine is useful in the Hodgkin's lymphoma. Vincristine is used in the treatment of acute lymphoblastic leukemia and nephroblastoma, but the vinblastine is used in the treatment of non-small cell lung cancer, bladder cancer, brain cancer, melanoma, and testicular cancer. So most effective drug for the cancer is the vincristine and vinblastine.